Hey guys, so I hope everyone's having a good evening. Hope everyone had a good day. Today I'm actually coming on here to speak on the topic of lust. In the past I've been asked by many people I know, many of my friends, how do you deal with going about lust? Kind of like those intrusive thoughts we talked about the other day. How do you go about, dealing with those thoughts? And first off, I'd like to start off and say, if you truly want to, if you're truly seeking that relationship with God and lust is getting in your way and you want to get rid of it, very important thing to know is you need to sacrifice your desires for God's sake. Meaning, like how in the Bible it says to deny your flesh. The flesh is referred to, the flesh being referred to are your desires, and it's saying to essentially deny those for God's sake so that you may come closer to Him in that sense. And okay, so with that said, another thing, that's very important when it comes to dealing with lust. Us as people, we cannot, fend off lust. We can't resist lust forever. You can resist it for a time being, but eventually you will fall if you only rely on your own, resisting from that lust. So that's why we need to learn to come to God. In other words, to flee from lust whenever you get that thought, that temptation in your mind. And some examples of ways we can, avoid that temptation or to flee from that temptation are to do things like scripture, prayer, and worship. 3 common examples, right? You may worship at church, you may worship in your mind, just going back and thinking about all the blessings, God's given you today, being grateful. And that's another one on its own, gratefulness, gratitude. And it's not just doing these things in the moment when you get that thought, that temptation. It's doing these things throughout your day-to-day life, a daily routine. You may have a daily Bible reading routine. You may read scripture in the morning. You may pray in the morning. Just things like that. And another thing is to not focus so much on dealing with your sin, but rather building that relationship with Christ, which sort of ties in to what I just said with the, with the scripture reading or the prayer, your daily routine, or just what your relationship with God is like, right? And, not all your thoughts are pure, meaning that we obviously think a lot. We get tons of thoughts throughout the day. And, most of those are just sort of like junk, like spam. In the other video, like I said, it's sort of like spam. So it's important that we do not, talk too much as well. Because when you speak evil thoughts, when you speak evil things out loud that come to your mind, you're influencing yourself, you're hurting yourself, right? And you're hurting those around you as well. So it's not only hurting you, it's also hurting, your friends or the ones that you're around a lot, your family, just your crowd in general. So it's very important that we're being careful about what we say to sort of control our thoughts, to control our mind and control our tongue. All of those being tied in, it's very important when it comes to, dealing with our lust or just intrusive thoughts in general, right? And, that was just a quick little, well, it's like 5-minute video. You get the idea, but it's just a quick little video I wanted to make, and I hope that this can reach one of you guys, brother or sister. I hope that this can reach you in a way that it can influence your relationship with God in a positive manner. That's why I make these videos. So I just want to make that really quick and, maybe help someone out today. But anyways, Have a lovely night, everybody who's watching this, and even who isn't watching this, right? But yeah, take care, you know. Hey, so one other thing I forgot to mention, if you guys want me to go more in depth, you know, if you want to message me or anything, if you would like to know something more about one of the topics or even anything regarding, you know, these preachings, then feel free to, you know, message me, DM me, right? And this is gonna be on YouTube and TikTok, so you can leave a comment or whatever you're on. Just feel free to message me if you have any questions. But that's it. Love y'all. Y'all stay blessed.